actually end up doing it in the end? The 1,000 men.
No. So someone else beat it to it.
Oh, okay.
No, already.
Yeah, no. So the one that done Lily Phillips done 101 or
101, yeah.
And then
it must look like
beat it to a goal of 1,000, and they done like 1,000. I'm sure it's like 1,050 something.
God, it's got to look like a kicked over trifle, isn't it?
It can't.
After 1,000.
I was gonna say, imagine being the 1,000th guy as well. And you're just like, do I really want to do this?
God.
You know?
God.
You might as well stick your cock in the bin.
It's always going to be no.
Yeah, you mean I get a bit weird about putting my hand on the handrail on an escalator.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like
that's going to stick with you forever. Like the internet is never going to forget that.
But also, you got to see it from like her perspective towards the end. Like, you know,
Next.
it's like, yeah, exactly. This kind of like, for men, I'm going into the fact I like a bit of, you know, a bit of communication, a bit of, you know, ego. You're like, oh, come on, you can do it. You know, surely after like 200, she's just sitting there like,
You can't.
I just like, yeah, next, yeah, next. But how does it count? Do they literally just put it in and that counts?
Well, this is the pressing question. Is like, is it just in and out, or have they got to go through the whole process?
No, so it is part of
the fact you went, this is the pressing question. Like, you've been thinking about this all week, and this now is the time you finally get to do it.
I'm like, what is she doing?
Do you just go in, or do you have to
just go through the process? Yeah, finish.
No, I think it's going to be several humps for it to count. Like, I think no. So you can't just like put in, and then as someone we know once sang, "I rock the body smooth and slow."
And so, do you think it just, or is it like 1,000 men and they just come in, out, and the next?
No, I think they've got to be there for like, how many hours did she do it for? We can actually find that out, can't we?
Yeah. So apparently she's done it for 12 hours.
Fucking hell, that's insane.
What was the exact number of men?
1,020 something, wasn't it?
I'm sure it's 1,050.
I can't remember the exact amount. I remember watching, because the woman who done 100.
Whoa, won't you watch it?
I mean, to be fair, all these videos, that's why Reddit was invented.
That's true, yeah.
That's why Reddit was invented. But it's like the one who done like the 100 in a day. She documented it in any ways, but I watched the one where they cut out her actually being railed. And she was like really upset, and it was actually quite degrading to watch. And this other woman has gone, slept with 1,000, but then there's not enough evidence, unless obviously it's on her OnlyFans, which I am not a subscriber. So I wouldn't know.
According to this article, she slept with 1,057 men.
I said it's 50, 1,057, so
50,000.
That's the new record.
God,
I didn't even realise they were different people, because I saw the one article about it was 100 men and it was 1,000. I thought they were the same person.
No, they're different. Yeah,
about 88 men per hour.
Bear with him now. He's got his.
He did say he was
I'm using my calc. Calc is short for calculator, guys. It's slang. It's a slang.
If you just joined, calc is short for calculator.
It's just a bit of slang.
The thing is with like this now, right? Like I said, this is going to be attached to a name for like forever. Like this is on the internet, and you already see like stars like Lana Rhodes, Riley Reid, and Mia Khalifa. They all want their stuff deleted.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. The stuff they have done, that's ingrained. That's pretty much all like me at this point. It's that bad. Like,
but the thing is, right? Believe it or not, there's a view counter on Pornhub, and if you go on like Lara Rhodes and stuff like that, one video gets like 54 million views. Like, you can't erase 54 million. 54 million eyes you cannot erase.
No, the only thing you could do is what Kim Kardashian did, because let's face it, she got famous over a sex tape, but she's done so much since then. Like, that's kind of like nobody thinks about that anymore.
But did you not see what Riley Reid tried to do after doing Porn?
I haven't. I don't know, but we can't play the rap video. I already know exactly what rap.
She did a rap video, but it was like, I want you jumped.
It was it was highly racist. The whole thing just felt.
It was bad.
The whole thing felt awful to watch. Like I was watching it, and I was like, because I didn't know about it. You showed it me, James. I didn't know this video existed. This amazing. By the way, I do advocate everyone who's watching to go see it. It's easily on YouTube because hopefully we can get it cancelled. No, but she's still.
Watch you guys.
No. But the thing is, right? So, Riley Reid, this makes us, by the way, sound like absolute perverts. The fact we know this much knowledge about porn stars.
No, I'm not being funny, right? I first saw it on a Facebook reel. And I was
watching Facebook reels all day about Riley Reid.
No, it was not about Riley Reid. I was watching reels.
I recognise that Chinese back tattoo from anyway.
That's the same one my sister has.
I didn't like her. No, but it's before she did. So before she completely quit, basically she got.
What the kid?
She fell in love with someone. Okay, fair enough. And she stopped. She carried on doing porn for a bit, but she stopped doing men. It was only strict lesbian porn.
Yes, because this is better.
Yes.
Yes.
That will show.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's basically her partner's like, I'm happy for you to do porn, just not men.
At that point,
no men.
Yeah, I'm not being funny though, right?
I'm happy with you to, a bit of clam sandwich, but no.
Or it's going to be quite a weird situation to be in, or it's like your partner is a porn star, or whatever. It's just like something you can't really shake off.
No.
What is? Hang on. What is your view then? If you're going out with someone and they turn around to you after, like, say, 6 months of just going on dates, like official.
6 months of dates.
You're getting to know each other, taking it slow, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
And you find out why. So look, like, I was doing porn for a long time, and you go on the old PH and you find a category, and she's done things, right? She has done. She is like people in Vietnam.
Versatile.
She has done. What are you things? She's gone to town on that thing.
In my opinion, right? Power to them. Like the people that do it, it takes a lot of blah blah blah. Not asked really, in all fairness, but power to them. I wouldn't be able to do it. However, I couldn't see be with someone who had a history of that. If that makes sense.
For me, it depends. So it depends, okay? So
depends, yeah.
Yeah. So if it's she's famous for getting railed by other people, no. However, if it's just like solo content, just going shaking the clacker, stabbing the cat.
Stabbing the cat, bringing the police.
She's stabbing go to town, stabbing the cat. I'm happy. It's solo work, fair enough. Go out and I would gladly go out with someone who was just doing solo work and just selling pictures, because people are saying your missus is so hot, I would pay to see her stab her cat. But
I'd pay for your pints tonight, to be fair.
I'm probably paying for my pints. But if they were getting railed by other people and there was like videos of them getting railed by other people, I wouldn't be a happy bloke, especially because even when you're in a relationship, sometimes, you're on your own, nature calls, and you think, I'm going to have one off the wrist, as they say.
Only one.
The only one. And imagine you go, I'm going to have one off the wrist, and you load up the old PH, and then you see your missus getting railed by someone else. It's like, no, I can't do that. That's
just
not funny.
behavior, isn't it?
It's behavior. I'm not being funny, but I couldn't be with someone, I think, that done. Looks like everyone has, like, but most people have a partner that's been with other partners, right? It is just logical.
Well, that's how it is.
You're not the first guy. You're not the biggest guy. You're not nothing. It doesn't matter.
I would say not the biggest guy. Come on.
Ourselves.
Maybe in your situation, James, but not mine.
Oh, tiny penis, but that
big. I've been called the Coke can of my generation.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Anyway,
so yeah.
I just couldn't be comfortable knowing that my mate, one of my best friends, could be busting a nut to my missus doing, even if it's solo stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to shake this bloke's hand the next day. My missus, who I've like built up a future with, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. No, like in insecurity, No,
that wouldn't bother me.
Just having that thought in your head, it brings doubts, it brings insecurities.
I think,
like I said, everyone has a past, right? Everyone's going to have a past. In fact, they may have a future. They may have people beyond you later on down the line. They leave you for someone else. It happens all the fucking time. Not asked. When it's like supposed to be something intimate between you two, like parts of only you two are really meant to see whilst you're together, couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I get what you mean. I think if they're just doing solo stuff, just going to town with themselves, fair enough. I know some people who are in relationships and their missus like sells like used underwear and like used socks and stuff like that.
Who is that so I can avoid them?
Where do I find this? It's disgusting. Where can I find this? There's a whole there's a whole website based on it. It's called All Things War. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I never knew this website existed, but it's at the end of the day, she's making bare money, like absolute insane money.
Yeah.
And that's just for wearing like socks. But I mean,
so anyone can do it, and there's a thing for everyone. By all means, I would like my personal belief in my relationship is I believe. Even if you've got a past or even a future without me, it doesn't matter. But our intimacies at the time and before, I'd rather it not have been like a public thing for you to be displayed, Like, power to you if you have a past, you slept around, like I'm not asked.
Everyone has a past,
Exactly, but I wouldn't want my partner, someone who I'm going to plan a future with, to have done pornography and or continue to do pornography. You know what I mean? Like, not for a case of control. And like I said, people that do it, power to them. It takes so much shit.
Well, you just want like standard monogamous, is that what they call it? A normal relationship?
I want exclusivity,
Exclusive right to that clacker.
Well, I want privacy more than anything.
I think the thing that makes me laugh the most, going back to the sort of money side of it, if we ever see like posts on Facebook or whatever, Twitter, and it'll say OnlyFans model made X amount of money. And in the comments are like, when you get a real job. And it's like, why the fuck would they get a real job? It's like they can make so much money doing...
I was saying this in work the other day. If I was...
Slag, my tip be on OnlyFans. £50 a fucking month.
I literally said this in work the other day. If I was a woman, I wouldn't be in this fucking shit out of a weird. I'd be fucking going hammer myself on the camera. Do you mean that's what I would be doing all day?
I mean, like 24/7.
That's kind of like the sort of step up, though, isn't it? It's like when your OnlyFans is not working as much, you get into porn because you want to keep it grabbing that attention. Because like, look at Belle Delphine, like she was killing it on with OnlyFans and all that, and then the sort of hype sort of died down.
Millions, didn't she? Like millions.
And then she went into porn, and now she's irrelevant. She's gone. You are.
No, it was the bathwater initially because an acquaintance of ours.
Cut that.
An acquaintance of ours was a massive fan of it, but she sold her bathwater, and he was like,
Did he buy it?
I bought it for him for Christmas. I made an email and a password, and it was the person's.
How much that cost you?
It was £50, man.
It can't. It's just tap water in it. I'm pretty sure didn't someone test it?
I didn't buy
Didn't someone test it? Like if someone bought it and tested it, and there was no human like skin cells or anything in it.
I remember as well. All right, she would do like bath after bath after bath. Eventually, she's going to be prune as fucking nothing.
I was about to say she looked like a fucking prune, like.
She was going to be raisined, like. But I didn't buy him bathwater. I bought him a 1 month through her OnlyFans because he loved the pants off it. And when she said on Christmas she's going to be releasing her what was the ad? Her hardcore porn or something like that. Hardcore porn. I made an email address and a password. I sent that to our friend on Christmas Day, and it was just titled beep christmasnut@gmail.com. It was but
Well, I admire the dedication, James. Just my opinion, Belle Delphine's downfall was just like most people's downfall is when she went on the H3 podcast, and then it just came down.
She got
I used to love it. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she sent him like.
So not a lot of people knew her voice because a lot of her videos were just freaky shit. Right?
Because she sent him loads of shit. She also did like a couple of YouTubers. Like she just sent like Will and E. She sent like loads of stuff to Will and E.
She was on the Cold Ones podcast.
I love Cold Ones podcast.
She made a disabled Max Mofo Ken doll.
Yes, she did. Yeah, that's it. And then she done stuff for Will and E. She sent stuff to Will and E. And he made like 2 videos. She bought him a car as well. Didn't she?
Yeah, I've seen that. I have seen that.
Yeah. Wagon.
Yeah, and then she bought stuff for the H3 podcast, and everyone knows when you go on the H3 podcast, your career's going downwards. Because I hate that fucker.
Yeah,